Good morning, family. Brian J. Charles of North Memphis, Tennessee. Me and baby, we up and we in motion, if you will. I wanted to do this daily reflection. I had to pause it. Basically, I've been up all night. Well, not all night. I slept good on yesterday, and I get 5 or 6 hours. I wake up and me and baby interact, and I go back to sleep. I get 4 or 5 more hours. So I've been up, I think, since about 4-ish. And I'm going to do this daily reflection. I'm going to get out of here. Me and baby still clothing our right mind with our health and strength this morning, so we're grateful for that. We're still not repaired, of course. We believe that is en route to us, so we're forced to be patient. Justice sometimes is slow, but I believe justice is for sure. Justice is one of those eternal principles that no man can impede. So I'm going to get into this read. Today is the 15th. The God idea. Of course, the God idea is better than trumps any idea I ever had in my life. And I thought I had some great ideas to come through my mind, but compared to the God idea, they're dung. So I'm going to get into this reading. I'm going to get out of here, man. You guys have a wonderful Sunday on today. I'm going to be laboring to do the same. Me and baby we got to continue to have cash money to pay our way until we're repaired. And we can get on with our lives. But this thing is a process just like anything. So let me get into this read. Today is March 15th. When we saw others solve their problems by a simple reliance upon the spirit of the universe, we had to stop doubting the power of God. Our ideas did not work, but the God idea did. Okay, that's self-explanatory. I don't have to go into a lot of detail. Again, I paused prior to doing the video for hours because I wanted to make sure it wasn't coming from my ego. Because the acronym in AA for ego is edging God out. So we don't want it. We want the God idea to be paramount in our minds. And that safeguards us from the lower self, the ego, if you will. Like a blind man gradually being restored to sight, I slowly groped my way to the third step, having realized that only a power greater than myself could rescue me from the hopeless abyss I was in. I knew that this was a power that I had to grasp, and that it would be my anchor in the midst of a sea of woes. Even though my faith at that time was minuscule, it was big enough to make me see that it was time for me to discard my reliance on my prideful ego and replace it with the steadying strength that could only come from a power far greater than myself. The God idea. The God idea is the reason for our being, all of us, really, because Satan didn't create none of us. Satan don't sustain any of us. So with that being said, I'm not going to do a lot more talking because the ego can raise its ugly head, and I don't want it to do that. I vowed to make a short, brief video, and that's what I'm going to stick to. So you guys, again, have a wonderful day on today. Baby getting prepared to go, so she won't be able to share her piece with you. Well, she can share it from there, but I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful day on today. Brian J. Charles out of North Memphis, family. Peace.